sometimes you need to stop focusing on the outcome and on the project and focus on the ride. Hey guys, Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 5-minute power up. And today we're chatting all about focusing on the ride. So you may not know this about me, but I have a pilot's license. I actually have a multi-engine pilot's license. So I can fly single engine planes. I can fly multi-engine planes. I can fly high performance planes. I can fly planes with retractable gears. I can fly all kinds of planes. Okay. And so, whenever I was getting my first pilot's license, the single engine one, I remember I was flying from Cortez to Moab, and that is an absolutely breathtaking flight. But it was with a new instructor. I'd only spent a little bit of time with him. And so I was watching the gauges hardcore the entire flight. Like I wasn't even looking out of the windows. I was just watching the gauges, and I was bouncing up and down like 300 feet. And finally he was like, Dan, I need you to take a deep breath. I need you to look out the window. You're not flying instrument here. You're flying VFR, which is visual flight rating. Okay. I want you to look out the window, and I want you to enjoy this ride. And I bet your flight smooths out. Because I was like stressed that I was not maintaining the right elevation. So I listened to him. Took me a few minutes, but I listened to him. And we landed in Moab. And I didn't enjoy any of the ride to Moab at all. No red rocks. Didn't enjoy any of it. I was so focused on one thing that I forgot to enjoy the ride. Anyways, well, on the way back, we take off. And I'm watching the gauges a little bit, but it's a lot less intense. And I'm looking out the window and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I never saw that. And he's like, dude, we're flying back the exact same way we flew out there, bro. And I'm like, I know, dude, but like, you don't understand. I was so focused on impressing you. I was so focused on the mission that I forgot to enjoy the ride. And I use that principle in business and in life now all the time, because I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and like my schedule is pretty full. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I do a lot every single day, and I handle a lot, and I take care of a lot, and I put out a lot of fires, and we do a lot of things. And I digress. My point is like, we take care of things. I take care of things quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I get stuff done. I accomplish more on Monday by noon than most people do by Wednesday at the end of the day. And by the end of Monday, I've accomplished more than most people have at the end of the week. And I'm not saying that to brag. There's a lot of people out there who are like wired like me, who get stuff done. Like God wired me to GSD, get shit done, right? He wired me that way, and I've accepted that, and I'm okay with that being wired that way. Okay. But here's the one thing that I really want you to think about is like, in your life, are you enjoying the ride? Are you enjoying what you're doing? Or are you just checking off items on a checklist? If you're in sales and you don't enjoy the sale, you know what's going to happen? You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to burn yourself out. Okay. If you're in operations and all you focus on is outcome, all your people are going to get burned out. Yeah, I said it. I don't regret that I said it. It's the truth. You'll get burned out too. If you're a counselor and you're thinking, I've got a goal to see 5 million people this year, right? Hard goal. That's a lot of people to see in a year. I guess it depends on your definition of seeing them. All you'd have to do is go spend a couple of days in a big city. Go spend a month in New York City walking down, you can probably see 5 million people. But if you wanted to help 5 million people, it's a whole different goal, right? Here's my point. I encourage you guys to set goals all the time. I encourage you to be high performers, because you are. But I also want to encourage you to learn how to enjoy the ride to the goal. Because if it's just about knocking goals down, you're never going to feel fulfilled. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, man, this sucks. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Because it's only about knocking the next goal down. That's what it all turns into. Great. Boom. Knock it down. 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 All of a sudden you're like, God, I'm tired. I've been swinging this axe for a long time. Right? So today I want to encourage you to stop swinging the axe and focus on the tree and focus on what you're swinging the axe on and enjoy the swing. Enjoy the way it feels. Embrace it. Embrace the tension that allows you to relieve every time you swing that axe. Embrace it. Embrace where you're at. Enjoy where you're at. All right, guys, there's your 5-minute power up. Hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you later. Grab a copy of my book, Grit, Grease, and Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. All right, bye.